We are hard-headed, just like the children of Israel. We are hard-headed, just like Moses, just like Aaron. You know, even when you look back then in the Old Testament, how God loved Israel, his children of Israel, and how he brought them through slavery, how he performed miracles, and how they just kept on being disobedient. And we act the same way. God has brought us through so much. God chose Moses to lead the people. And when he chose Moses, what did Moses do? I don't think I'm the one for this. Matter of fact, God, I don't even speak right. My speech ain't good enough. Same thing we do when God tells us to do something, we start making up excuses. What did God tell Moses? Did I not make the mouth? Moses, I made the mouth. I created you. I know. I'm going to tell you what to speak when God tells us to do something. He knows what he's doing. But we give him a million excuses. Why? We can't do it. I ain't saved enough. My mouth ain't right. Somebody else can speak better than me. Lord, why me? We act the same way. Just like Moses, Aaron, the children of Israel. And sometimes we don't understand by all our complaining and murmuring. That's why we stay in situations longer than we expect. So I keep telling folks, yes, God is slow to anger, but better not make him angry. We give God so many excuses when he tells us to do something. And I'm just a firm believer. When God tells you to do something, best do it. I love how Noah was obedient. Noah didn't know nothing about no rain, but God told Noah to build that ark. Noah did it. People wasn't catching that when them animals and things was pairing up in twos walking on in that ark. The number 2. And we looking nowadays, we just like the children of Israel, complaining. God say, go help that neighbor that need help. Oh, man, is that lady talk to me, God? Nope, can't do it. Get somebody else to help that lady. See, you don't know who God puts in your life and have you to do something for them. I tell people all the time, God will use your enemy to bless you. But by you being hard-headed and not forgiving and being stuck on, I got to get even, when he already said, vengeance is mine. I will punish those who punish you. You ain't got to worry about fighting, getting even with people. God got your back on that. But we act just like the children of Israel. Remember back then in the Old Testament, Moses never made it in the promised land. Aaron didn't either. Now these were the leaders, y'all. Catch what I'm saying. Moses died at 120 years old. Aaron died, I believe, at 123. Nobody in that generation, 20 years older, made it in the promised land because of the disobedience. Why am I saying this, y'all? We shouldn't want to be disobedient toward God. I don't care who you are and what you're going through. When God tells you to do something, do it. Stop complaining so much. Stop giving God all these excuses when he don't want to hear them. So many churches got so many excuses in there. So many people in the choir stand got so many excuses. So many people in the pulpit got so many excuses. If God is telling you to reach out and help them brothers and sisters that need to be helped, that are lost, you best to do it. Remember how long it took the children of Israel to make it from Egypt to the promised land. Oh, y'all know how long it took. And they could have made it very short. But disobedience, I'm gonna tell you something, people, disobedience will keep you further and further away. Remember that obedience is better than sacrifice. That's what the Bible say, not JT. Obedience, not disobedience, but obedience. Take the dis off of the front. Obedience is better than sacrifice. We stay in our situations longer because of our disobedience. We act just like the children of Israel. God didn't have to bring us through nothing in our life, but he did. He loves us so much. He don't want to see none of us go to hell. None of us. And it's sad and it's hard to know that look like a lot of us are going to go. And the reason I say this is because Jesus himself said in the book of Matthew chapter 7, few was going to be in heaven. But that wide gate, going to be a whole lot of people. Whole lot of people. I want to make it in. I want you to make it in. Now, I'm not sitting there saying Moses went to hell. I'm not saying Aaron went to hell. I'm saying they did all that leading, and now one of them made it in the promised land with their generation. That generation was disobedient. Nobody 20 years and older. That's deep, y'all. It took Joshua and Caleb. See, that also let me know something. God can still use you in your disobedience. But God will also punish you in your disobedience. You would have thought after all that Moses went through, the 80 years, then he died at 120 years. He would have made it in that promised land, but he died. 120 years old. Aaron died, 123. I believe Aaron was Moses' older brother, if I'm not mistaken. God used Aaron and Moses. Aaron was the spokesman. Aaron got disobedient also. See, that was a time when Moses got frustrated. He didn't want to keep leading them people. Really, he didn't. If you look at it closely, he was tired. Why I got to be leading all these folks? They ain't my problem, God. They needed water. They was always complaining. They thirsty. They tired. They hungry. God told Moses one time, well, you speak to that rock, so he can get the water to the congregation. But Moses got frustrated, and he hit that rock. He hit that rock. But look at how good God is. He still let the water come out of the rock so they can drink. Isn't that amazing? In spite of your disobedience, he still do. God Almighty. God is so awesome, y'all. God is so awesome, and God bless you.